A very good morning to all of you. So, today we learn about phobic anxiety disorders. In this, first we will start with the definition of anxiety disorders, abnormal states in which the most striking feature are mental and physical symptoms of anxiety occurring in the absence of organic brain disease or another psychiatric disorder. Types of anxiety disorders: generalized anxiety disorders, anxiety continuous, phobic anxiety disorders. In this, anxiety intermittent or situational, means if there is any situation is there, then only phobic anxiety is occur. And panic disorder, anxiety intermittent unrelated to situation. In panic disorder, there is no any specific situation that provoke the panic disorder. Panic anxiety phobic anxiety disorders. So the phobic anxiety disorders are neurotic disorders which are a less severe form of psychiatric disorders where patients show either excessive or prolonged emotional reaction to any given stress. Means if there is any stress is there, then only phobic anxiety disorder is provoked. Then the anxiety is a normal phenomena which is characterized by a state of apprehension or uneasiness arising out of anticipation of danger. Normal anxiety becomes pathological when it causes significant subject distress and impairment of functioning of individual. If the person or patient is cannot functioning properly because of anxiety, then it becomes pathological anxiety and it needs the medical treatment. The definition of phobias: the phobia is defined as a fear caused by presence or anticipation of specific object or situation and exposure to which almost invariably provokes an immediate anxiety response or panic attack, even though the subject recognizes that the fear is excessive or unreasonable. Means there is no any reason behind it, but still the patient is feeling fear related to any particular object or situation. Then we will discuss about the classification according to ICD-10 criteria. In this, there are three syndromes. First is specific phobias, then second is social phobia, and third is agoraphobia. The prevalence rate of phobias in men is 4% and women it is 13%, much more higher than men. And the clinical features: inappropriately anxious in the presence of one or more objects or situations, loss of control, fainting or panic response, anticipatory anxiety, worry, escape or avoidance from feared situation, and impaired social or work functioning. Then the types of specific phobias. The first is animals, means the person is having a fear about the particular animals. Then natural environment, just for example height. Then blood, injections, injuries, different autonomic response, tachycardia, tensed muscles. Then situations like flying. Then dental and medical situations like phobias of illness and the phobia of choking. These are some examples of specific phobias. For example, the acrophobia means fear of height. Then hematophobia means fear of sight. Then claustrophobia means fear of closed spaces. Then gamophobia means fear of marriage. Then insectophobia means fear of insects. Zoophobia means fear of animals. Microphobia means fear of germs. And brontophobia means fear of thunder. Then algophobia means fear of pain. Then the social phobia. Inappropriate anxiety is experienced in situations in which the person is observed and could be criticized. For example, speaking in public, urinating in public restrooms. 1 year prevalence in male is 7% and female it is 9%. Then the social phobia onset is 17 to 30 years, and the first episode in public places without apparent reason. And the special mention phobia of excretion and phobia of vomiting. The clinical features: avoiding social situations, avoid making conversations, sit in least conspicuous places, hyperventilation, sweating, palpitations, confusion, gastrointestinal symptoms, cold, clammy hands, blushing and trembling of hands and voice frequent, even though of such situations, anxiety provoking, preoccupied by ideas that will be observed critically but knows that these ideas are baseless. Then the comorbidity: depressive disorder, suicidal attempts, alcohol and substance misuse common. With anxiety disorder, these morbidities are most commonly we can see in the patient. Then the differential diagnosis: avoidant personality disorder, no specific onset, lifelong shyness. No specific onset, but there is a lifelong shyness. Social inadequacy, other anxiety disorders, depression and schizophrenia. The course and prognosis: average 20 years duration, persist in spite of treatment, deliberate self-harm only if comorbid depression and alcohol misuse is there. Then agoraphobia, anxiety when patients are away from home, in crowds or in situations that they cannot leave easily. The lifetime prevalence of agoraphobia is 6 to 10%. The clinical features: situational anxiety, characterized by panic attacks and anxious cognitions about fainting and loss of control. Avoidance of situations which provoke anxiety. And the three common themes: distance from home, crowding and confinement. Clinical features: anxiety reduced if accompanied by a companion, pet dog or child. Then anticipatory anxiety and other symptoms, commonly depressive, depersonalization and obsessive thoughts. Onset and course: early or middle 20s. First episode typically while waiting for public transport or shopping. Then extreme anxiety with palpitations and fainting, with quick recovery on reaching home or hospital. Then as condition progresses, increased dependence on spouse or others. Then the etiology, psychodynamic theory, learning theory, cognitive theory, biological aspects and life experiences can cause the disease or disorder. Diagnostic evaluations, no specific diagnostic test is there. Diagnosis is confirmed if ICD-10 criteria met. The history of anxiety when exposed to anticipated specific entity or situation. Management is first is pharmacotherapy. Benzodiazepines are the treatment of choice. Tablet alprazolam, the class is anxiolytic benzodiazepines. Dose is oral adults 0.25 mg BD or TDS. Then the second is the tablet diazepam from the benzodiazepine group. The dose is oral 2 to 10 mg BD or QDS. Parental 2 to 10 mg may be repeated in 3 to 4 hours if needed. Then along with benzodiazepines, antidepressants are also administered to patients with phobic anxiety. Commonly used are imipramine and sertraline. The nursing management. First, we'll start with the nursing assessment. The assessment parameters focus on physical symptoms, precipitating factors, avoidance behavior with phobia, and the impact of anxiety on physical functioning. Then, history and mental status examination. Assess for communication patterns, ability to perform or complete the task, and the attention to anxiety reducing behavior such as going to bathroom, leaving group therapy. And the last, nursing diagnosis. The first is the fear related to specific stimulus or causing embarrassment to self in front of others, evidenced by behavior directed towards avoidance of feared object or situation. The objective behind this diagnosis is the patient will be able to function in the presence of a phobic object or situation without experiencing panic, anxiety. The second is social isolation related to fear of being in a place from which one is unable to escape, evidenced by staying alone, refusing to leave room or home. The objective is the client will voluntarily spend time with other clients and staff members activities in group activities by time of discharge. Thank you.